What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a little bit, but have no fear, I am back with some more educational content. It is very special because this is my video number 1 of my fat loss series. You heard it, guys, but this is gonna be unique. This is gonna be new, this is gonna be jazzy, and I'm so excited to talk about this. As you can see from like my face, it's literally glowing. I might catch on fire. I'm basically burning up on the inside right now, but that's fine. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about fat metabolism. Fat metabolism, all that means is your body's ability to break down fat, and I am talking dietary fat and body fat here. Boom. All fat metabolism means is your body's physiological process of burning fat. And again, I'm talking about dietary fat and the body fat here. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to kind of just be a little bit serious for like 30 seconds. Now, by no means am I an expert in fat loss, an expert in fat metabolism, but I have invested over 6 years into formal education and then actual the process of losing fat and gaining fat back myself, and I've learned a lot. So before I get into this, just a little bit about me. I've earned a bachelor's in biomedical sciences, and I'm working on my 2nd year of my master's degree at the University of South Florida. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys will already know a little bit about me. But you guys don't know that I am a scientist at heart. My very first research project ever was on Alzheimer's research. I presented at a conference. It was very magical. I remember standing up there in front of everybody and just feeling super excited to present. So I think that's also why I'm like so jazzed up to just talk about the things that I love. So basically what I did was I basically took a bacteria, put a protein in it, and then basically broke it all down and extracted it. Boom, Alzheimer's research. I also did some biochemistry research on cancer radiation. I was trying to investigate why that happened and if we could change the process a little bit to look a little bit deeper there. But the other projects that are a little bit more relevant to this are working in Bill Campbell's Physique Enhancement Lab last year. We did a protein tracking study in females, as well as we are working on a case study with a female physique athlete. So the abstract was published and that video can be found in the previous series. So I am a master's student and I'm also a teacher and a researcher. So this upcoming year, a lot of big research is happening on my end. So I'm very excited to talk about that. And if you stay in the loop on my YouTube, maybe you'll get to hear about it. You'll probably see videos of me in the lab, so please hit the subscribe button and like and share and comment what you think about that or anything you want, because you know me, I like to talk. So I just want to give you some insight. I am here to help everyone. By no means would I give you any advice that I didn't take for myself seriously. And this is just an educational series, right? Like, I'm just presenting stuff that I've learned. And if that can help you out, like, that's amazing. I hope it helps you on your journey a little bit more, because if this can help you in any way, 100% want the fat loss process to be easier, or maybe if you're trying to fix your metabolism or just understand fat loss or anything with physique on a deeper level. So in this video, I will be touching on some big picture concepts. What is this thing I call fat metabolism? Number 2, where does fat metabolism happen? Where does the process of breaking down fat actually happen? Fat metabolism within scientific terms is called lipolysis. And this can be a little bit misleading, and here's why. The entire process of fat metabolism occurs in 3 different stages. Now, by associating fat metabolism with the word lipolysis, we ultimately think lipolysis is fat metabolism. But it's kind of interesting because fat metabolism is actually a really broad thing, right? It's not just lipolysis. There's 3 very important steps that you need to watch the entire series to find out, and this is only video 1. And again, fat metabolism is just your body breaking down fat. That is it. 95% of your dietary fats can be called triglycerides. Basically a huge science word that all you need to know is fat. All I want you to think about when I say lipolysis is I am breaking down a triglyceride, a fat, into glycerol and 3 fatty acids. That is all you need to know. That is it. That's lipolysis. That's step 1 of the fat loss process. The fat metabolism process. See this thing back here on the board? So this right here, this is lipolysis, everything that I'm talking about. But number 1, I just want you to think about glycerol, 3 fatty acids, fat, that's it. Now, what is the goal? What is the freaking goal in terms of fat metabolism? Why are we even doing this? The goal is to get these fats into the mitochondria. And if you guys know what a mitochondria is, if you did not take general bio, it is the powerhouse of the cell. And to be honest, fun fact, I'm throwing it in right now, I can't wait. Fat is actually burned within your muscle. The only way fat is burned is inside of the mitochondria within your muscle. I'm not kidding. I was amazed when I first learned this. Oh my gosh, fat is actually burned inside of my muscle. Oh my God. So basically, what did I talk about so far? I talked about fat metabolism, your body's ability to break down dietary and body fat. And where can your body get this fat from? Where is it within your body? AKA, where does this take place? A little bit more details on this in the next video, but fat metabolism occurs in 3 different spots. It can occur in your adipose tissue, your actual fat cells. All that means is inside of your muscle, you actually have fat that's stored in there. And number 3, plasma within your blood. There's free floating fat everywhere. Well, hypothetically, if you're burning fat. So I want to provide an overview of these 3 major steps that I talked about. Step number 1, your body is breaking down fats into glycerol and 3 fatty acids. This is called lipolysis. This is step 1 of fat metabolism. Step number 2, we are going to take this broken down fat and transport it into the cytosol of the muscle. All that means is the outside layer of the muscle. Now this is step 2. Step number 3 of fat metabolism, moving that into the muscle and into the mitochondria to be burned. Now that is a very simple overview of the 3 steps. If you guys want to know a little bit more in detail, listen up. Step number 1, breaking down fatty acids is called lipolysis, like I just said. And if you want to be really, really nerdy, you can say cleaving fatty acids from their glycerol backbone. Number 2, transporting this into the blood, which goes into the muscle through the cytosol. And once it's in that muscle, step number 3, a very key step that basically gets missed out on, is beta oxidation, aka burning that fat up. This is a reminder about what we talked about today. Number 1, we talked about what fat metabolism actually is. Number 2, I talked about where fat metabolism can happen inside of your body. And number 3, I went over the 3 major steps of fat metabolism, of what happens inside of your body. What can you look forward to in my next video? I am going to be diving in deep, but I'll be starting a little bit of a big picture process to explain to you the step-by-step process of burning fat. I will be going over these individual processes in fine detail on an applicable level, right? So what I just told you was a very brief overview, but now you may be thinking, Cool, how is that gonna help me? That's coming in the next video. You have to watch the next video, so I highly recommend pushing the subscribe button now. All this information can be very helpful to you if you know how to apply it to yourself. You have to know the what, the why, and the how. And the how is you, your individual body, your individual metabolism, and that is the secret to all of this, is everybody is an individual. If you like this video, I totally recommend you guys giving me some love, leaving some comments below. I will be going through the comments and commenting on everything individually, so this is your space to talk with me on this stuff, because it's so freaking cool. Honestly, understanding the why made the how for me a lot easier, especially when things don't go your way within your fat loss phase, right? Because we can have the basic principles, but when things go weird, you just want to understand the why, and it'll make everything so much easier. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. Like, subscribe, share it with friends if you thought this was awesome. All right guys, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. If you guys are interested in following me on social media, I am the Physique Scientist on Instagram. All of those important links are below. Also, I am going to announce this officially. That I'm very excited because my Physique by Science coaching program is now a dual educational course. So I will not only be teaching people how to transform their bodies and helping them on an individual basis, but we will be having 6 private lectures and 2 research breakdown discussions over the course of our 12, if not 16 weeks of working together. And then over the course of our time together, we work towards that and then work on our education and understanding why the things are happening to us, especially in the realm of nutrition. If you want more information on that, all you need to do is click on the link below and just sign up, because the next time I'll be running this dual coaching education program is in January. Yes, this is my very first group of people that I'm going through this, and I look forward to sharing that with you. Maybe at the end of my videos, I'll throw up a transformation or a link to my Instagram on how these very new scientists are doing. So teaching people to think critically is key, and also just think about what works best for them. It's not gonna be the same, even though the principles are. So if anybody wants further clarification or information on the dual coaching and educational program, all you need to do is click that link in the description box below, fill out that little sheet, and it will basically subscribe you. No, I'm not spamming you. This is just the list that will get first dibs on the dual coaching education program, which I am including 6 live lectures and 2 research breakdowns, as well as applicable assignments that will ultimately be used to transform your mind, transform your body, and basically ensure that you're never going to need a coach again. I'm excited to share my clients' current progress with you, and I'm excited for you to follow along on this brand new educational experience. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next